Alright, I think this is our third day in a row post work videos on my drive home. Like I said, I just be doing these to really just like decompress type shit. And today actually wasn't that bad of a day. Like I wasn't super tired today. Just cause like I think I went to sleep at like 1 yesterday. So although I didn't get to take a nap today, it wasn't that bad. I think like I have to get, if I get like less than 4 hours of sleep. No, if I get less than 5, I'm definitely gonna be tired as fuck that whole, like, for the rest of the day. But as long as I can get like 5, I can do like 6. Yeah, I think I woke up at like 6 and I went from, well, now to like 10. So I'm probably gonna stay up a little bit longer just to finish like some music shit. But yeah, I just hold on, cause I want motherfuckers to hear me. But so today wasn't that bad of a day, and at the end of the day, like the dude that was closing, he real cool. I fuck with him. He always be staying real late, so I got to, like, after work, I just got to listen to, like, cause usually like the people that's closing, a lot of them be wanting to leave early, and so I don't really be having time. But today I had time to like really sit down and just listen to my mixes, and I ain't listen to all the songs cause the shit in there be tweaking, it be annoying. But at Best Buy, it's like a mag room. If you ever been at Best Buy, you probably know, but it's like a big ass room, and it got like all this, like a bunch of different speakers and shit, and you could do like a 5.2 like Dolby Atmos and shit, and listen to your shit in Dolby Atmos. It's pretty cool. But I ain't even mixing Dolby Atmos, so it really ain't matter. I don't know. Now thinking about it, actually wouldn't have made a difference. I didn't mix in Dolby Atmos, but it was good because I got to get a better perspective of, okay, this is what I could be working on in my mixes. And for me, it's mainly just clarity, like, because I think the songs is fine. Like, it's nothing wrong with the actual songs itself. It's just the mixes I really can work on. And part of it is because I don't have a big ass reference system. Like, I don't have like a pro studio reference system where I can listen to shit and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, all I can do is just listen off my headphones, and that's really it. Because like I live with my mama and shit, so I can't like blast the music. And when I do get to blast the music, it's only on like my little 2 monitors. So, and then I bought for like $100. So it's not like I don't have the best, like, it works, but it's not like meant for like pro mixes and shit. So it don't sound like a pro mix, which is fine. But it's like, so a lot of shit like that, I just gotta really, it trains my ear better, because then I know, like, okay, I remember what this sounded like before the master, and I remember what this sounded like in my headphones. So now, or on my monitors or on my car. So now it's like, okay, now I start learning. I'll be like, okay, now I see why people do this and they do that, and they you know, that's why it's very important to mix neutral. Now, mixing neutral also comes with some downfalls, because a lot of people aren't listening to your music. Like, maybe 5% of people, even if that, will listen to your song in like a fucking mag room or like a big ass speakers or some shit. But 90% of the niggas is gonna listen to your shit. It's gonna be on the phone, it's gonna be on the headphones, it's gonna be in the car speaker. So really, to me, like, that's why I was like, okay, as long as it's hitting on the car speaker, like, and like in the headphones, and then on like a little small speaker or on my phone, like, it's fine, bro. I'm not really finna trip over it. And so like, and on top of that, I'm not a mixing engineer. I am an artist, I'm a musician, but mixing, engineer, mastering, I'm not any of those. So I do my best, and yeah, and it came out amazing, bro. For nobody to have helped me, like, it came out, it was fucking amazing. So, but yeah, it's just a lot of shit I learned, like a lot of just clarity issues. Like, some shit just kind of got drowned in the mix, and it might contribute to, you know, the sound or whatever, the project, whatever. But yeah, it's just a lot of shit. It was good. It was good, and it was a good way to end the day. And yeah, I don't know, it just felt good to listen to my shit. Yeah. But one thing that I just want to talk about though is and this, like, I know one day I'm gonna drop these. I don't know if it'll be immediately or whenever. And whenever gang see this, like, this is not no shade. I really fuck with dude. But so it was just, this is doing my work, my job, and he make good music as well. And I had told him, I was like, hey, like, Sunday, bro, if you're not working, I'm not working, like, slide through, and you know what I'm saying? And let's make some music, for, like, I'm not gonna charge you or nothing, like, just slide through for free. And a free session with me, like, I'm not even trying to stroke my own dick right now, like, but I'm a very good artist, a good musician, a good engineer. Maybe not the best mixing engineer, but I mean engineer as far as, like, getting your shit to sound good. Maybe not the best mix wise, but actually, like, for, like, to give you a good song, like, for that to be free, I feel like, not saying like I didn't take offense to it or anything, but I feel like that's a good ass deal, like, that you shouldn't pass up on, for because if you really if you really come correct, you come ready to learn, to be better, to be malleable, like, you gonna leave with some amazing shit. And so he never hit me up or nothing, and I walked in today and I was like, damn. It was like a little bit later in the shit, but I had asked him, I was like, gang, like, why you ain't, you know what I'm saying, what happened? Because it's like the 5th time I've been trying to tell him, like, hey, slide through, let's do this, let's do that, and he ain't never slide. So I mean, at this point, I'm not really finna keep asking him, like, he's a grown ass man. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm older than him, but it's funny, I'm actually older than a lot of the, like, motherfuckers that work in my job. It's actually crazy, but because I'm young, that's the crazy part. But I was asking him, man. He was like, man, I was just sad, blah blah blah. And it's like, I ain't take offense, or like, I ain't really one of them niggas, like, cause I didn't heard this shit before. I didn't heard. Trust me, I didn't heard that I'm sad and I ain't want to blah blah blah, mental blah blah blah, fucked up blah blah blah. To me, like, unless you really, like, took a loss, like somebody you love died or some shit like that, like, even still, I feel like it's still no excuse. But I understand how life is. Me personally, like, I know I have the gift of being able to work through shit, regardless of, you know, what happens, just or how tragic it is, just because I just know life doesn't stop, but everybody doesn't really have that awareness. And so, but when he was saying, it was just like he was just feeling sad, I was just like, and maybe he didn't, maybe, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what the full, maybe he ain't tell me the full shit, whatever, like, that's his business. He really don't owe me nothing to tell me, but when people make excuses like that, I just I stopped taking you serious, because it's like, nigga, you not always gonna be happy, especially, nigga, you work at fucking Best Buy. I work at Best Buy. Like, nigga, I am not happy clocking into Best Buy. I'm not happy leaving Best Buy. I'm not happy going to sleep knowing I have to wake up the next day and go back into Best Buy. I'm not happy knowing that I have to go to sleep tonight, wake up early as fuck in the morning, clock into one of my jobs, then drive an hour to school for an hour class, drive an hour back, go and clock into Best Buy. Like, I'm not happy to do that, bro. I'm not really in the happy fucking mind frame right now, but I still get up and work. I still get up and not just work, but I mean work on what I love to do, work on my passion, work on my. And he said something that was very true. He was like, bro, it fucks me up knowing that I go home, I make music, and then the next day I have to clock into Best Buy. And I was like, yes, bro, I 100% get that, but like, and I should have told him this, but at the moment, like, I was just like, all right, bro, whatever, like, cause I didn't heard this shit before, and I seen the shit that happened when niggas say this, and then, you know, and so, but I should have been like, and next time I will tell him, like, bro, what you do outside of work determines how much longer you finna be in this bitch, or how much longer you gonna be working for somebody else's company, gang. Because if you using that as your, if that's what's stopping you from going full throttle, then, nigga, you are going to be here for the rest of your life. Because I promise you will never be happy at fucking Best Buy. There's nobody in that bitch that's happy. I promise you. It don't matter, bro. There's nobody in that bitch that's happy. They're there because they had to settle, or they chose to settle for less. That's why. I promise you, All of them had a dream at one point. Maybe not no more, and maybe it's gone, or it's still in the back of their head, but all of them had a fucking dream, and they settled. And I promise you, none of them would have been like, if you ask, maybe now they might front, but I promise you, if you ask any of them niggas 10 years ago, 20 years ago, none of them niggas in there that's older would say, oh yeah, I picture being a Best Buy manager, a Best Buy store manager the rest of my life. Like, none of them will ever say that. I can fucking promise you. And if they do, they lying like a bitch. Unless they family owned Best Buys and shit. Like, other than that, like, nigga, none of them, no. So it's like, that's a job you just end up settling for, but that's not your actual dream job. You know what I'm saying? That's not. And so, like I'm saying, what you do outside of work determines how long you will stay there. It's as simple as that. So if you want to keep using that excuse, oh, I'm sad, blah 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 blah, that's completely fine, bro. That's your life. Like, I'm not gonna beg nobody, but that's how it is, bro. And honestly, like, at this point, at this stage, I feel like I'm so close. It feels insanely close. It feels so close, especially after this album, especially after all this promo I've been putting in, bro. Effort I've been putting into this promo. It feels so close. I can't guarantee it is, but that's a feeling I just have. Even on the days I start doubting, it feels so close. And so at this point, I'm at the point where I can't carry no baggage. I can't. I love everybody. I love Rico. I love you. Mel, I love you. Everybody. Noel, I love you. I've been cutting Noel off. Why? I can't carry him, bro. Rico, I don't know what the fuck Rico been doing. I've been trying to call Rico to finish a beat or fucking to put some drums on the beat for however long. Nigga ain't never reply back and be posting on Instagram. It's his life, bro. He a grown ass man too. I love him, but I'm done. I'm not finna keep reaching out, asking niggas for shit, waiting for shit to be done. I'm not finna keep doing it because I can do it myself. That's why God gave me this gift, because it was a majority of it was meant to be done by myself, but it wasn't meant for other niggas to do. Museum music is created for everybody, but it's created for everybody else benefit, but it's mine. It's mine. It comes from my heart. It comes from my mind, my soul. It wouldn't be here without me. That's just the facts. The idea might not have been here with other people, but it wouldn't be where it's at right now and where it's going to go without me. As simple as that. It just wouldn't happen. And so I love all of them so much. I love all of them, but at a certain point, you know, it's like, okay, cool. It's like you picture this scene. It's a landscape and a mountain in the distance, and you on this trail, and you know it's fine. You could carry niggas, you could hold niggas' hands as you walk into the trail. But once you get to that mountain, I can't have baggage climbing up the mountain because I'm gonna fall down trying to carry you. So either you're gonna climb up yourself, or you're gonna get left behind. And when I get up to the mountain, I'm not going to drop back down to the mountain to grab you and pull you up. I'm not going to do it. I love all of them, and I'm so grateful for all of the experience we had and the shit we done together and the shit we probably still will do together. Like, it's not I'm completely cutting these niggas off, but it's like I cannot afford to drag myself down and all the future people that this shit is gonna impact positively for these niggas. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it, and I'm at that point where I'm done. I love them, but I'm not asking these niggas for shit no more. I'm not asking nobody for shit no more. I'm not expecting shit from nobody. I'm done. I'm past that point. I've been there. I've been asking niggas for help. Been asking niggas to contribute to this. I'm not going to do it, because if you really wanted to do it, you would. I understand life is hard, but if you really wanted to do it, you would. And that's not even me speaking to them. That's me speaking in general, bro. And that's really just the reality of it, bro. So I don't have time for excuses no more. That's real shit. That's just real shit. And what I don't want to hear is, when this shit work, and I have a feeling it will, I just don't want to hear niggas say that I left them behind, or they feel like they didn't get an equal whatever. And it's like, no, nigga, I'm going to, whatever you put in, I'm going to give you that. That's as simple as it is. Whatever you get, however much food you cook, that's how much you gonna eat, bro. And me personally, I don't feel like I owe anybody shit. You wanna know why? Because who really contributed the most to museum music? Me. Male, yes, he did, I'm not gonna lie. As he contributed, as in him trusting me to. Damn, why that bitch sound like that, folks? Nigga, this is a fucking Buick Enclave, nigga. That shit sound like a motorcycle, a go-kart, folks. Other than like Mel, yes, in the beginning stage contributed a lot. He let me put a lot of his music on there. Thank you so much. I will never forget that, bro, ever in my life. Like that, I'm very grateful for that. He's the reason I named museum music. He's the reason why I created museum music in the first place, because I needed somewhere to put. I wanted somewhere to put all his videos under, and so he believed in museum music before it even existed, and for that I will forever be grateful. But I don't feel like I owe anybody shit, because what did you contribute? What did you contribute? That would be the question I asked. What did you contribute? Yes, did you help start it? 100%. One of the only niggas that really believed in, that really believed in it and helped, and you know what I'm saying? And so for that, like I said, I'll forever be grateful. But I'm saying, what groundwork did you put in? What mud did you crawl through? I came up with the name for museum music. I created the YouTube channel. I went and shot the videos. I edited the videos. I created 4 albums by myself. I created the website. I designed my fucking album covers. I took the pictures. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I made the music. Yes, did Rico contribute to some shit from museum music? Hell yeah. Tim Bryson, he made that. We made the little 2-part EP for museum music. Yes. But guess what? I put that shit on. It was my idea to create that series. It was I put that shit on DSPs. I was the one that created the promo video, the idea for it. I was the one. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, although I am grateful for all of these experiences I've had, and without museum music, I wouldn't have, and all this shit, and all the, without Noel, I wouldn't have met Rico and all of this, and Kai and shit. But I did that, nigga. I put in the fucking legwork for that shit. Nobody else did it. And so it's like, that's why I say I don't feel like I owe anybody shit. Because niggas haven't really put in shit, especially when I've been asking these niggas to do shit. They haven't fucking did shit. So it's like, I don't owe anybody shit, bro. I made fucking museum music at LLC. I was the one that fucking made our bank account. I was the one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody really stepped up. Nobody has ever stepped up and said, hey, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need me to do? When should I do this? What do I do? And so it's like, without me asking you, you haven't done shit. And even the shit I've asked you to do, you haven't followed through on. So it's like, I don't owe nobody shit. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't owe nobody shit. Like I said, I'm always love all of them, but I don't owe nobody shit. Everybody got their own path in life. No excuse. If you really want to do it, you would do it. And so, ties cut. As far as baggage, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not carrying nobody. Maybe we could work in the future, whatever, but I'm not gonna do it. And so, I say all that to say, bro, just, if you really want to do something, please just stop fucking making excuses why you can't do it, bro, and just learn. And it's not even that you may be able to do it to the perfect ability that you imagine in your head and shit. Nigga, none of the shit I've created ever in my life was perfect. However, I've always been able to follow through on something. I've always been able to create something tangible. From one idea I had I've always been able to create something tangible. It might not even look nowhere near the same, but I've always been able to create something and follow through on something. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so it's like, just stop making excuses, bro. Please, 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 bro. Because guess what? Nobody gives a fuck in the real world. That's what I'm learning, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about your talent. Don't nobody give a fuck about your hobby. Don't nobody give a fuck how good your music is. At least most people. Most people don't give a fuck how good your music is or whatever, your art, whatever you create in your passion. Niggas, most people will not give a fuck. You can tell them and they will brush that shit off and go about their NPC day. And you know what I'm saying? And probably as they walk out the render distance, they gonna fucking despawn. Once you can't see them, they despawn. They not real people. And so I say that for yourself, because nobody is going to hold your hand, especially as you get older, nigga. Nobody. I'm learning that the hard way. And not that I really ever expect nobody to hold my hand, but even at some points, I thought, okay, this is good enough. People gonna listen. People don't give a fuck, because guess what? They tune in with their own. They worry about their own life. They got their own shit to do. And so 9 times out of 10, unless you done already made it and you already got something to show for your talent, people not gonna give a fuck. They're not even gonna take a second out of their day to even listen to your shit or look at your shit or consume it or whatever you do. Whatever it is, niggas do not care, bro. That's all I'm saying. So at the very least, you should care, bro. You should be able to push yourself. You should be able to, you feel me, bro? Because I promise you, nobody else is gonna do it for you. And maybe your mom might do it, you know, maybe your really close friends, but outside of that, bro, nobody is gonna really push you to do this shit, bro. If even them people do it, bro, because nigga, even some of my closest friends ain't fucking text me, be like, bro, keep going, keep doing, you can do it. Like, no, bro. Maybe my mama, you know, every now and then, but other than that, nigga, it's me. Like, I'm the one pushing me, bro. And so it's like, you have to be able to do that, gang. You have to. If you can't push yourself, nobody is gonna do it for you, bro. I promise you. And you're gonna have a very rude awakening when 20 years down the line, you realize that, damn, if I just did this, I probably could have been made it, bro. And the reality is, folks, bro, a year is so much time. Nigga, do you know, I'm not even saying that it 100% will work, but nigga, a year from now, imagine if I never started this, I never finished this project, bro, and I just let it sit from a year. Imagine this shit do work, bro. Imagine, do you understand, like, if this shit do really work, bro, even in the next year or whatever, like, it's gonna make especially if this the album that do it, bro, it's gonna make my stomach churn, because just knowing the possibility that if I didn't push myself, that I wouldn't be at that point. Do you understand? So it's like, bro, you just never know what's gonna fucking happen. Just do it. Like, what, nigga, if you lose, you lose, but at the end of the day, that means, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, if I don't do nothing, I lose. If I try, I might lose, I might win. Why not just fucking do the gamble, bro? You feel me? Like, why gamble on? You understand what I'm saying, bro? I don't know, like, that's all I'm saying, man. Just fucking stop making excuses, fuck. Big Harbin out.